y hoy vamos a reaccionar a los de FNAF VHS. Sé que no estoy listo para esto, pero habrá que intentarlo, tal, lo que sea. Vamos a ello, y lo que vamos a ver es investigación paranormal. Recuerda que está subtitulado al español y así podemos ver muchas cosas y muchas mierdas y todo. Bueno, no tengo nada más que decir y vamos a empezar. A ver.
Alright. Got a bit of an unusual call today, but a job's still a job, I guess. I got a call from a kid's restaurant manager saying that they've been experiencing some weird paranormal activity.
Como tipo actividades paranormales. Hostia, el ordenador de hace un montón de años, de 1900 y pico, o 1800 por lo que veo.
Let's see. The place is called Ready Fazbear's Pizza.
Es que se ve como realista, bro.
Normally
O sea,
I
muy
get called
realista.
into places that are abandoned or at least old buildings that are at least a century old. But, the strip mall itself looks pretty new, and the manager told me that this particular location was opened roughly 5 years ago. He mentioned that these activities are interrupting businesses and that they might have to close this location and reopen it elsewhere if I can't figure out what's going on. So let me go ahead and read off a few things they told me. So, let's see here. Alright. They've reported that mysterious and disembodied voices can be heard all throughout the restaurant. Company property, particularly the animatronics themselves, will often move around the restaurant during the night, even when the power to the building is shut off completely. Sometimes said property will mysteriously disappear, and then reappear a day or so later. And then this is one of the incidents they were telling me about, where basically a bunch of kids came running out of the bathroom crying, cause they saw, quote, someone else staring at them in the mirror, and that they were speaking in a language they didn't understand. A few employees will often feel a tense presence when working on or next to the animatronics, particularly at night. Night shift workers have reported seeing children, usually one at a time, walk around the restaurant after hours when the doors are locked. When they go to assess the situation and figure out how the child accidentally got locked in, they are nowhere to be found, and some have even disappeared in full view of a few employees.
O sea, ha desaparecido un montón de gente por lo que veo.
When checking the security camera footage, these children seem to range in age and sex, but will consistently look between the ages of 6 and 11. And that's all she wrote. So, based off that information alone, my guess is that this is some sort of poltergeist. It does sound like there may be more than one in the building, but of course I won't know that for sure until I can hopefully make contact with one of them.
Oye, espérate un momento, hermano. Espérate un momento porque voy a coger el foco que lo tengo aquí. Creo que esto, bueno. Vale, ahí me veis bien. Ahí me veis bien, perfecto.
The thing is, if no one's been
Siento mucho la espera.
possessed or has died yet, then it seems these entities may not be violent or demons or anything like that. These very well may just be the spirits of actual children who are maybe just lost and obviously confused about what's going on. But again, won't know for sure until we're in there. Alright, I believe that's everything I need.
Vamos a ir
Yep,
vamos a ir al grano, venga. Ahí está. Ahí está a punto de entrar. Uff.
Okay, so the power to the building should be cut entirely. Alright, that seems to be the case. Okay, so I told them to make sure that the building's power was cut completely, just to make sure, like if a light turns on or the temperature changes or anything like that, then we could rule out the possibility of it being the power. Also, we need to make sure that it's not messing with the EMF reader. But of course, this unfortunately
El sensor de MF es cuando... donde están los fantasmas y todo eso.
means that I have to work in the dark. Alright, let's get the EMF reader out and let's see.
Oh.
Well, shit, okay.
No está Freddy.
Okay, so I was told that all of their animatronic characters should be on stage and shut down, and there seems to be one missing. I was told there's a bear, a bunny, a chicken, and a fox. And,
Oh, shit. Hostia.
it doesn't seem like the bear one's on stage. Probably shouldn't
Se ven realistas, tío.
jump the gun just yet, though. Maybe one of the employees forgot to take him.
Oye, daros cuenta de que el curro que se han pegado con esto lo ha hecho muy bien. Sé que ha tardado bastante, pero esta cinta de todas, está muy bien hecha, te lo juro.
Out of storage or something. Regardless, let's go ahead and get set up here.
Vale.
Alright, let's see what the EMF reader picks up.
Enciéndelo, coño. Ahí está.
I'm starting to get some chills right now, so there must be something close.
Pero se acaba de entrar, que me está con... Nivel 3. Oh. No pita. Creo que se tiene que tener otra función de algo.
Getting a few blips here and there, but nothing pretty substantial yet.
Oh.
Oh, here we go. I think we got something right here.
Mucha actividad,
Yeah, it seems to be in this area. Let's go ahead and set up the spirit box.
Yo ya, hablando de las cintas VHS. Hostia, me acabo de acordar nada. ¿Veis esto de acá? O sea, esto de aquí. Esos son Funkos de FNAF. Estoy viendo esto, literal. Estoy viendo esto.
Box then.
Venga.
Alright, if there's anyone in the room with me right now, please make your presence known. I mean you no harm. I just need to know if anyone can hear me right now.
A no ser que le hagan daño a él,
You can either
que no quiere.
manipulate something in this room or attempt to speak through this device that I've set up for you.
Son transmisoras, tío.
My name is Sean. Can you say my name back to me?
Puede decir mi nombre.
Whoa, shit, here we go. Okay, just so I can make sure that wasn't a coincidence, can you say my name again?
Sean.
Alright, thank you. So now that I know that I'm speaking to someone, can you tell me your name?
Susie.
Susie. Did I hear you say Susie?
Yes.
Okay, hi Susie.
Son 5 niños. Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy y el quinto seguirá Golden Freddy. Por lo que veo, creo. Porque el niño Robert de la película de FNAF era Golden Freddy.
Is there anyone else in the room with me right now, or is it just me and you?
They're here.
Ellos están aquí.
They're here.
O sea, los demás, ¿no?
Who's they, Susie? What are their names?
No
Do
puedo,
you know their names, Susie?
no puedo mencionarlo.
Alright, well if you don't know, that's fine. Just
Vale.
wanted to see if you did know. How old are you, Susie? Do you remember your age?
8.
8.
8.
Okay. So you must be one of the children that I've heard about. Alright, Susie. I guess more to the point. How did you die? Do you remember how you died? I'm not here to hurt you in any way, Susie. I just want to understand what happened to you and why you're here. If you're uncomfortable telling me...
Murder.
Murder?
Un asesinato.
Who murdered?
Hostia.
Do you remember this person's name?
Es que a lo mejor no lo sabe.
Bonnie.
Bunny?
Un
You
conejo.
were murdered by a bunny? Maybe she meant Donnie? Like a Donald?
Yes.
Wait, was that a yes? Alright then. How did this bunny kill you?
Knife.
A knife? Susie, was this a person dressed like a bunny?
Yes.
Holy shit. Hold up, I have to make sure the camera got that.
Sí, lo ha capturado todo.
Okay, holy shit. So there might have been a murder or something that happened here. Restaurant owners said that they had operated here for 5 years straight and the paranormal activity didn't start happening until after this July. So this may have been something that happened pretty recently. But I have no idea what that actually means though. Maybe an employee decided he or she had enough, maybe some crack job snuck in here with a bunny suit on, or maybe
¿Qué estoy diciendo ahora dentro de esto que me estás contando, tío?
the spirit's just lying to me. I have no idea. I'll have to show this.
O sea, sería el hombre morado. Sería el hombre morado, pero es que porque se disfrazó de Spring Bonnie y tal. Que creo que Spring Bonnie lo sustituyó por Sprintra. Así que él fue el hombre morado. Esto por si no lo sabéis, ¿sabes?
To the restaurant owners to see if
Para que están viendo el vídeo.
maybe they caught something like that on the security cameras. But let me just say that these responses are certainly not unusual in a place like this. Also, what's surprising to me is how direct they are. They're fairly coherent and understandable, and I'm getting them within a pretty short amount of time, which is usually a clear sign that I'm actually speaking to someone. But anyways, let's see if we can make contact again. Alright, are you still there, Susie?
Lo he perdido.
Susie, can you still hear me? Just lost the signal.
No, este está temblando.
If there are any spirits still in the room with me, please make your presence known.
No hay mucho.
I don't know if the camera caught that, but I think I just heard a chair move.
Sí.
Look, right there. That's at least where the sound came from. It's right next to my flashlight, too. Did someone just pull this chair out? Are you sitting down right here? Off. Do you want the flashlight off? Okay, those are brand new batteries. There's no way my flashlight just died. Yeah, look at that. Still works. Now that the flashlight's off, will you talk to me now? Off again? What else do you
Apagada.
want me to turn off?
Noise.
Noise? You want me to turn the spirit
La Spirit Box.
box off? If I turn off the noise, will you talk to me? Alright, let's go ahead and turn the spirit box off for now. Alright, I turned the noise off. Whoever you are, I'm not trying to hurt you. I just want to have a conversation with you. Can you tell me where you are right now? The fuck is that noise? What the fuck is that?
¿Qué? ¿Qué? Joder, espérate un momento.
The fuck is that noise? What the fuck?
No se ha visto nada, no he visto nada.
Hello?
Si lo habéis visto algo, lo ponéis en los comentarios, por favor.
I don't know if the camera could see that, but I for sure just saw a head stick out and move over there.
Dame verdad, dame verde, no.
I for sure... Is that noise? What the fuck is that?
Sí, he visto como moverse algo así, bro. No sé si te lo habéis visto.
Hello? I don't know if the camera could see that, but I for sure just saw a head stick out and move over there. There should be no one here but me. so I'm gonna have to rewatch the footage to get a better look at whatever the hell that just was. But it looked like a silhouette of a person standing next to these pinball machines. This person definitely wasn't as tall as me, so maybe it was an apparition of one of the children the night guards keep.
No me voy a asustar, no me voy a asustar.
What the fuck?
¡Wow!
Look at that. Now it's locked. Is the other one locked?
Fucking entra.
Yeah, the other one's locked too.
Hombre, que tienen llave. Piensa Paco. Pues, veremos.
Well,
Eso no tiene llave, eso no tiene llave. Eso alguien agarrando la puerta.
I was gonna do some stuff in the bathroom to see if I could get the spirit the kid saw to reveal itself, but it seems like the spirit isn't a fan of that. So maybe I could come back tomorrow or something and see if the owners can unlock the door again and maybe take off its hinges so there won't be a door for the spirit to lock, you know? Anyways, I seriously need to check the footage because I need to make sure the camera even got what I just saw a moment ago. Alright, so it looks exactly what I saw, which was pretty much a shadow apparition of someone. It also looked like it could be a small kid, maybe, which would make sense if it's one of the children that the night guards were talking about. That just leads me to believe, you know, a lot more than I did originally, that maybe more than one spirit's presiding here. The voice that kept saying, off, off, sounded completely different than the first spirit I talked to, so I don't know. Let's, go ahead and turn the spirit box back on, see if we can get anyone else here to talk with me, and also see if any other activity will happen
A ver si alguien más contacta con él.
tonight. If not, then I'm probably gonna call it quits for tonight. Holy shit. Hello?
No, espera. Se ve como una silueta, ¿no? No sé si se ve como una silueta o algo.
Holy shit. See if any other activity will happen tonight. If not, then I'm probably gonna call it quits for tonight.
No
Holy
sé, no.
shit. Hello? That's gotta be one of the children. Look at that. Now she's gone. Hold up. Let me grab the case so I can see what that's about.
Es que eso fue una risa de una chica, bro. Uf. Es que las texturas del VHS están muy bien, Pensaba que estaba ahí, bro. Te lo juro. Aquí son las salas de los cumpleaños y todo eso.
Oh. Huh, well. I guess that explains where you were the entire time. I'm having a bit of a hard time believing you were left like that, though. I want to at least try to do a session with one of these things, so I guess now's a better time than any to see if these spirits are in fact controlling the animatronics themselves. Going in with the big guns now. Gonna set up an ovulus for this session.
Q&A mode.
So hopefully I can get some clear
La
spoken
artillería
words.
pesada.
Alright. Is there anyone in the room with me right now?
Bro, si puedes apuntar a Freddy, bro.
Anyone who'd like to communicate with me? I of course mean you no harm. I just want to know if someone else is in here with me.
Siéntate o algo. Es que hay actividad para el frente.
Did someone here move the...
I am
You are? Okay, good. What's your name?
Gabriel.
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 Alright.
Bueno, Gabriel es Freddy, eso ya lo saben.
Hi, Gabriel.
Claro, porque lo dice en forma de inglés. Aquí se dice Gabriel. Nada más.
Can you tell me roughly where you are in the room?
There.
Bear. So you're saying you're in front of the bear?
Inside.
Dentro.
Inside. Are you the one who moved the bear in here? Gabriel, why are you possessing the animatronics here? I'm not gonna assume you're doing it...
Trapped.
Atrapado.
Trapped? You're trapped inside that thing? How did you get trapped? Gabriel, I know this may be uncomfortable for you, but I can't help you unless you answer my questions. How did you get trapped in that thing? Okay, well, if you're still troubled by what happened to you, then I guess we can skip those questions. If it means you'll keep talking to me. Okay. Do you remember how you died, Gabriel?
Murder.
There it is again. Murder. That's exactly what Susie said. Do you remember who murdered you, Gabriel?
Him.
Him? What do you mean him, Gabriel? Do you remember his name? Gabriel, whether you're trying to or not, you're causing a lot of problems for the people who own this place. Now, if you help me out...
He must die.
Will pay.
I assume you're talking about your killer. I don't know if I'm going to kill him per se, but I'm willing to find him and make him pay for what he did to you and Susie. Now just tell me what you remember of him. Did you catch a glimpse of him, maybe? Do you remember what he looked like? What he was wearing?
Purple.
Bueno,
Purple.
ha tardado mucho en responder.
Okay, purple. Well, at least that's something. I was told by the restaurant owner that the employees here wear purple outfits. Did this person look like he worked here, maybe?
Yes.
Yes.
Trabajaba aquí.
Interesting.
Se refiere a William.
Did you ever see his face? Can you describe it to me?
Porfa.
No. Too dark.
No, too dark.
No, muy oscuro.
Okay, so it must have been too dark to make out the facial features, I guess. Alright, so one last thing I want to ask before I go. I was talking to another spirit here named Susie, and she mentioned something about someone in a bunny suit. Does that sound familiar to you? Gabriel, are you still there?
Get out.
Get out. Why? Why do you want me to leave, Gabriel?
Get out. Get out.
Have I said something to upset you?
Get out.
What the fuck? Why did this just go out?
Se activó Freddy.
What the fuck? Whoa, 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 what the fuck? Holy shit! Come on, come on, come on!
No puedo salir. No quiero reventar la ventana, tío. Pero corre, coño. ¿Quién es? Creo que es el hombre morado, seguro. Madre mía, lo que acabo de ver. Lo que acabo de ver. Claro, o sea, mirad esto. O sea, se fue la luz, después se activó Freddy porque a lo mejor estaba viniendo el hombre morado, o sea, William Afton. Y por eso Freddy le asustó para que se fuera, para que no le matara, ¿sabes? Pero llegó tarde y ya fue lo peor. Es que mirad esto. Mirad esta parte.
Whoa, 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 what the fuck? Holy shit!
Me parece brutal esto. O sea, menos mal que lo asustó para que se fuera, pero es que llegó súper tarde, tío. Llegó tardísimo. ¡Oh! Madre mía de mi vida. Si queréis más vídeos así, suscríbete y dale like. Y llegamos a 20 visualizaciones y 2 comentarios, por lo que veo. Seguiremos haciendo esto. Hasta luego.